ClickStuff is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama. Check them out at luckydicecafe.com.
Welcome to ClickStuff.
Hey everybody, welcome to ClickStuff today. This is your host Daniel Powell speaking. Just letting you know that ClickStuff is brought to you by TrollandToad.com. Find HeroClix old and new at TrollandToad.com, the world's largest HeroClix retailer. Save 5% off your order of HeroClix when you use coupon code ClickStuff at checkout. Merchant and pre-order items do not apply. Shop TrollandToad.com for all of your HeroClix needs. And if you like what you hear on ClickStuff, be sure to consider our Patreon at patreon.com/ClickStuff. $1 and above gets you entered into our giveaways. $5 and above gets you entered into our exclusive Discord server and exclusive HeroClix training classes. If you have any questions, be sure to hit us up on Facebook. And without further ado, introducing my co-host for tonight, Jason Alvey.
What's up?
And Tylor Spees.
Hey, Dan.
Hey, how's it going tonight, guys?
Pretty good.
He just says hi to you, not me. I'm garbage and worthless.
Okay, it's a riff off of another podcast. There's a famous NFL podcast that starts every podcast with "Hey, Dan," so I wanted to do it.
Oh, okay.
His name's also Dan.
Okay, fair enough.
It's around the NFL for any of you NFL listeners.
I don't know what any of that means.
It's fair.
So there's something about like when a new trade post pops up on Facebook and you like instantly go to it and you're like, when to go?
Yeah.
When to go? When to go?
No
When to go? And you're like, no, when to go.
Yeah.
You're like, all this cool stuff, but none of them is when to goes.
Sad.
Yeah. Sorry,
Wendigos.
Vincent Canava, you don't have Wendigos in your trade post.
I need at least
Wendigos are
one.
amazing. So
my God.
amazing.
It's so it's so dumb.
Wendigos are the truth.
So I guess we'll start out with congrats, Tylor, for winning our regional on Saturday.
Thank you. It was a fun time.
We unfortunately only had 6 people turn out, so I don't think there's anything really super groundbreaking to talk about. I mean, a win's a win, and people playing is people playing, right?
But it was 6 people, which was
right.
It was a fun one though. It was one of the funnest ones I've been to.
Yeah, it was
Had a great time.
50% monster.
50% mojo.
Yeah, 50% mojo. That is true.
I want it to be known that was Tyler's only loss for the game.
That's true.
He copycatted my team.
He beat me with Wales.
I beat the whale man with whales. I'm a happy man.
Yeah, I'm the official copycat. He is the master. I'm the
Have you ever was that your first loss to someone else playing
Yes.
2 Giganto Namors?
Yes, I've clean sweeped until now.
I'm breaking new ground.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
Man, Tylor.
Dude, those teams have so much going on, and when you have to deal with another Mojo and another Surtur and 3 more it's just like so much. It's like you can't plan out. You just sort of move and then see what happens, and then he moves and sees what happens, and then eventually you figure out a winner. But I don't know how much control we had over it.
Yeah, and Mojo is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys fell in love with your multiple Wendigos and your Mojos Saturday.
Yes. Mojo plus Colossal Iceman as a call-in is just amazing.
I just like Mojo plus Chamber, right? Kill a Surtur anywhere, kill a Mangog anywhere, kill a Q anywhere.
Yeah, that's really good too. Although neither one of us were playing that. Like.
Well, I killed a Mangog and a Surtur like that.
But did you have Chamber on your team?
Yeah, I had Chamber.
I didn't see it. Okay. Yeah, but you didn't kill like 6 Colossals in one turn with Iceman.
I did not do that. You are correct.
That was pretty epic.
So it sounds like the big takeaways was Mojo's really good.
Yeah.
And if you can get into position, Colossal Iceman is the truth when it comes to destroying retail swarms.
Also,
yes.
I mean, we knew it, but Wendigo's like borderline broken. He's like for 15 points. But you can't only play one. You have to play multiples because one.
Yeah, you can't play one.
If you have like 3 or 4, like one of them is probably going to get in. It's hard to deal with. And if he goes off, he goes off hard.
So Tyler, Ryan wants to know if you roll 7 consecutive 11s in a regional, but nobody is there to witness it. Did it really happen?
I don't know what he's talking about. He has no proof. I beat him fair and square.
I watched you roll extremely well.
I think my average size roll was like 9.5 in that game.
And you were using rock dice.
Yep.
It happens from time to time.
So it is fair. Like, I definitely rolled well, but how many teams can make like 6 or 7 attacks on turn 2 against their team? You know, like I can high roll because I'm making 6 or 7 attacks a turn. If you have a team that just like has one attacker that has a 14 attack for 6 damage, then you know, it doesn't matter if you roll that good. You know, so the option's there.
I did also watch you roll really cruddy against Stephen Clark Jr. too.
Yeah, that's true. That seems to be a trend. I did that at Worlds against him as well.
Yeah, so it seems like your average is very low and very high, but maybe you just don't ever notice when you're rolling 7s.
Yeah. Average is average. Bell curve, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it's fine. I still prefer 14 for 6, so I don't care that I roll a 3. A 3 still hits.
Right, yeah. So you just eliminate it.
Right. Especially when you throw like a Q or a tray lane in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But good. Well, I'm glad that you guys have proved a couple things. I think we still need to see some more X-Men tournaments before a lot of these other things were proven that we were talking about last time. And then I think with our small turnout, nobody has decided to abuse Proteuses yet.
Yeah. Randy had 2, but that wasn't like abuse.
Yeah, I don't think Randy was actually using it very well or as much as he could have.
Yeah, well, just like 2 isn't really enough to do the thing.
Right. That's true. But
it's just protection moving up for his Colossals.
Yeah, but it is recognized that Proteus is a problem.
Yep.
So the watch list is back.
Thank God.
About time.
Yeah. When was the last one, actually? Do we know?
It was probably the end of 2017.
Jesus. It wasn't like Jakeem Goblin King. That wasn't the last watch list, was it?
Probably.
It might have been, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking. It looks like Q4 of 17, so it might have been right at 2 years.
Wow.
So Q4 2017 results was Haha Joker, the Boxing Ring, Uni, and then Jakeem again.
And Goblin King? Or was that earlier?
Goblin King was earlier. It was Q3 of 17. Okay. I'm not sure if there was one in between. I don't think there was one at all for all of 2018. At least not in my Google searching.
I can't remember any, but yeah.
Yeah, I was going to look at the rules for him real quick. HeroClix rules. I don't see errata and clarifications. Watch list. Yeah, it wasn't up. Yeah, it hasn't been updated since July 1st of 2019. So.
Damn.
So. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, the Q3 results was Jakeem, No Effects, Felix Faust,
Oh god.
Retiring, Pin Pocket Tank, Infinity or Goblin King.
I liked all those changes.
Yep.
That was
been a while.
before.
Wow.
Wow, that was before Uni even came out. That's crazy. So
Yeah, and then the other one after Uni was the last watch list.
obviously Uni, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty good changes.
I feel personally excited for that one. I feel like I contributed a little bit to that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. But on this time we get Gardener, Trader, Vulture, and Proteus.
The green version.
Yeah, the green version. So we got a couple of questions. One from our own fellow Sudden Death. Now that we know who's on the upcoming watch list, what changes are you predicting for each figure? So let's go ahead and start with Gardener. How do you fix Gardener with reasonable and easy to understand wording?
I mean, an easy one would be he just needs line of fire, right?
No, because he can still drop his thing, right? That doesn't make him any less effective. Maybe makes him a little bit harder to play, but I don't think it makes him less effective.
Needing a line of fire to hit somebody? You can still hide behind people. Yeah, like other people can move and then attack. I think his big thing is he doesn't need line of fire to do it, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I think there's two things that could fix him.
Mm-hmm.
I think one, I would agree with that, right? But that seems a little bit wordy.
Mm-hmm.
But I think what really would easily fix him would be he can only be equipped with the time gem.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So it'd be bearer of the time gem instead of bearer of a. Wait, he's already bearer of time gem, right?
Yeah, no, but that's the only thing he can be equipped with.
Oh, so Gardener can only be equipped with time gem.
Yeah, just say Gardener can only be equipped with the time gem, whatever. That's one of his traits.
Yeah, I think that seems like unprecedented. That's never happened before.
Well, yeah.
Another one could be like he can only make the attacks with the thing with the smoke cloud he gets from his trait.
Yes, I think that. Yeah, you know what? That would probably be fine as well.
Yeah, that's good.
Now they have precedent for that with other. They could probably just maybe even move that trait into the special power instead.
Right, something like that.
Then it would be a part of the smoke cloud.
Yeah, that'd be kind of.
That'd be a little weird.
Yeah, he's rough. He's gonna be the hard one.
But now, so what I would think is important is that just because there isn't a watch list coming doesn't mean that anything's going to be changed.
That's true. Yeah, they're just looking at these basically.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even though there was 3 of the 4 top 4 teams at Worlds played Gardener, I don't honestly think that Gardener's a problem.
It would be more on Trader. I don't.
Yeah, I think Trader's really your root cause problem there.
Let me think.
He's probably the least offensive to me than the other 3. Yeah.
So the problem with this guy, he can move and then attack, right? He can attack after being carried, right? It's the thing he does, and other people do that, right? With pretty much the same stats. To me, the big thing is the line of fire, but yeah, I think making line of fire would be. It's not a huge nerf, but it's enough. Because that, to me, that's the thing that makes him stand out. It's you just can't hide from this guy basically, right? You can't hide behind figures or behind walls because he can do the smoke cloud with the obviously Nightbringer you're equipping him with and build, move it around characters and stuff or place it under characters. It's really hard to hide from that.
Right.
So I think that'd be enough for me personally.
Yeah. And that'd be an easy enough thing to rewrite his free attack, his attack power with too.
Yeah, just within line of fire.
Yeah. Probably
And
within range.
range.
Range
I
and line of
forgot it wasn't
fire.
within range. That's dumb. Yeah.
Yeah, within range and line of fire would probably be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically this dude could attack from the entire map, right? If he zooms across, drops a marker, then goes all the way back
Yep. Which is
over a
happened.
course of a couple turns. Yeah. So Trader.
Yeah, he's a good. This is a good watch list, I think.
Yeah. How do we think he would be reworded? I think he's hard too, right? Because the thing is that his thing is so simply worded.
I think one that would at least slow him down is just make it a power action. It doesn't fix the core problem, which is that this guy lets you use unique objects twice, right? That's the bad thing, right? Things are unique for a reason. You shouldn't be able to use them twice. But it would at least slow him down, and it's simple.
Right. Or he can't trade with the other thing that we've talked about is that he can't trade with the person he previously traded with.
Yeah, which would work. It just
Except when you play two of them.
Yeah, and it's also hard to like say that concisely in an errata, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But power action would slow him down and just nerf him in general. I'm just not sure if it is enough. But I do think it should be changed just because, you know, like if you do that change, then one-man armies come back because they can't just go across the map and do that turn one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Which is I think that's probably a large reason why this is on the watch list, because it limits, you know, an archetype, which they don't want.
Right. Yeah, make it into power action, right? Because then you just change it from free to power, right? And then you just keep everything the same.
Yeah, and then it just slows the whole thing down. It stops a lot of the tricks that you can do, but you still get the sort of flavor that they intended.
Yeah, and then you can only do it twice every 3 turns or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Assuming no leadership. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm trying to stay objective on this one because I really like that Trader and Kobik is a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean most people don't like one-man armies. I assume that's the feeling I get. But
I mean they are the hardest thing to potentially take down, right?
Yeah.
If you just don't roll well, you just don't roll well.
Yeah, there's a good argument that they are bad for the game. It's just not an objectively correct argument, so other people can have opinions, but I agree.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, you're correct. I agree with your thought process there. There's just, people are like, oh, they're fine. I love it. Okay.
I do love it. I like them. Yeah.
And you should be allowed to like them and be able to play them, Jason. So
I did before.
Then
Trader
I think it comes into play where things are like the zero ring is still kind of a problem, even with the power action.
It is, but it's less because you can't carry him and then do both things, you know?
Yeah, you can. I mean, you can go ahead and do power action with Unseen and place it up there, then do the free, then power action swap, and then carry and then do it
free.
Yeah.
That's true. It limits it to a little bit, like within his range, which I guess is 9, so it doesn't limit it that much.
9 and ignores almost everything for line of fire.
Yeah, that's fair.
So that you can safely pop up, right? So, I don't know. And you might be able to call out an end cap or something. I don't know.
I've never really seen that. Like, I know that everybody talks about it, and I've just never seen it used, but maybe it's just because I'm playing Wales, and I can just break it, so they don't do it. That's probably it. Never mind.
Well, I don't think, the zero ring thing is not really I don't think it's a particular problem, but it's just a thing that you have to be prepped for still.
Yeah.
So I think next we run into the I don't know, the gatekeeper.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, this guy is definitely that, right? We're talking about Prime Vulture. I think this one's easy.
Yeah.
And you've already got the wording with Black Panther.
Okay.
So everybody's worried about how you can just run through teams and stack charges, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Black Panther from Avengers Affinity. When Black Panther KOs a character, he can use charge as free this turn.
So just limit it once per turn.
Yeah, or you can just,
Yeah.
I mean, you can either change Vulture to something like that. When Vulture changes KOs a character, he can use charge as free this turn.
Mm-hmm.
That's easy.
Yeah,
Or
easy.
you can say once when Black Panther KOs a character, or when Vulture KOs a character, he can use charge once per turn. Or I don't know, once per turn when Vulture KOs a character, he can use
charge at no cost or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's easy. That's one sentence
Sounds
right in
pretty
front
good
of
to
it.
me.
Yeah.
I definitely want this guy changed because I hate Vulture. But
Yeah.
unbiasedly, it's unbiased. I hate Vulture.
Yep. Screw Vulture.
Yeah, so I mean, the only thing your team has to be able to withstand is 4 attacks.
Yeah.
At
So
worst case.
That pretty much, I mean, that'll make Vulture unplayable, right? Nobody's going to play a team based around a guy that makes 4 attacks, I don't think. Well, I mean, I guess people play Doc Ock, right?
Well, I mean, he's no worse than Doc Ock at that point.
Yeah, he basically turns into Doc Ock, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 attacks isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're saying 4 attacks because he can get the Ock arms and then still do it.
Yep, obviously.
If he didn't have the Ock arms, he could do 2 attacks a turn.
Assuming he kills something, yeah.
Right. Yeah, of course. That would be the only way.
I like that. Just people who like Vulture will be sad. But I think he needs change, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, at worst case, right, he takes out 2 whales on your team.
Or my whole backline, if he gets back there. Well, 4 by backline.
Yeah.
But that's not everything. He doesn't just infinitely attack forever until I'm dead forever. So
right.
it's a positive change.
Yeah. And I really don't think that Vulture really actually needed much of a change.
Yeah.
Because you can TK destroy the Ock arms now.
That's true. I just don't like it on principle. I just don't like something that can attack forever. Like, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
What I am surprised is that the Hulk Korath combo, but then again, maybe something they changed with Vulture. Because you gotta remember that sometimes we just get general rules changes.
Rule changes, yeah. So
maybe something in the general rules changes will affect Hulk Korath.
Maybe.
Because that combo is a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's a little bit more limited, but it's the same idea.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think it was unintended. I don't think, when they made the Hulk, they didn't want to be like, hey, I want this guy to attack infinitely. And unintended things generally are the ones that they like to watch list. So it was a little surprising.
Yeah, but it is a specific combo and not a figure itself.
Right. So it's
I mean, like for example, I mean, again, a Korath can just be changed to once per turn.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, and then the last one is Mr. Proteus. Did we already say Proteus?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, we didn't.
You alluded to it.
I alluded to it. Okay. I've talked about it a bunch, so at least maybe not on the podcast, but just in general.
Mm-hmm. I think there's already a consensus on how to fix this guy.
It's an easy fix.
Everybody agrees on, right? Once per turn for all figures with this trade.
Done.
And then it's fine, and he's still good. He's a good 10-point figure. Yeah, I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And most people agree that he needs a change. Some people don't, but There's a consensus
Oh,
almost.
I think he needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Those people are wrong, Tyler.
Okay.
They're just wrong.
If Dan says something needs to be changed, it needs to be changed.
Yeah.
Especially if Dan likes that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing. There's nothing. How do I want to say this? I have to feel extremely motivated to play barrier, but when I do, I usually do pretty well.
Yeah.
It's just super exhausting. Like it just hurts me to think about it.
Hurts me to think about playing against it, so I'm okay with it getting changed.
Right. So, yeah, that's what I think's going to happen on the. That's what we think's going to happen on the watch list.
Didn't one time they didn't, like, I think it was Jakeem. He wasn't on the watch list, but they ended up nerfing him again.
That was the last watch list that they did.
Yeah, so I mean there could be different things. Like maybe they will put Korath on there or something. These aren't the only things that could happen.
Sure.
It's possible.
Yeah. Or they could randomly just nerf whales.
No. Or Wendigo. How about, like, I'm okay with that. I don't.
Shut your mouth.
Hey, I don't.
What?
Like, I don't want it to happen, but don't touch whales.
Yeah.
Wendigo is fine. He is super fun.
He is fun. I will agree with that.
I think it was fun. You guys were having fun with him, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Just 15 points. I'm going to attack you 4 times to deal 12 damage. Yeah.
That's a 50-point savings over Vulture Ock Arms.
That's true.
45-point savings.
Right. And he
You
heals.
could have three more Wendigos for that point combo.
Wendigo.
Yeah, 1 Vulture or 4 Wendigos. Man, I don't like saying it like that.
Oh boy. Well, so for today, so let's see. So we got a bunch of questions on Popper. So our next 2 shows leading into states. So we got a bunch to talk about before states, right? So I think today we're going to focus on our Star Trek TNG set review, and then hopefully recording again this weekend and talking Popper and Retaliators. And you know what? Maybe with Popper coming up more so than Modern, maybe we rank Popper discussion over ranking Retaliators.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sounds
I got a few really good Popper teams that I want to talk about.
I need to think about it. I have not. I need to. Because the pricing is there. I want to go, so I need to start thinking about it.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's already thought about how to beat your Onslaught.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that. I don't even know what the team would be for that though.
Like to beat Onslaught or to play with Onslaught?
To play with Onslaught.
There's actually a question on that. And we got some suggestions of Grim Reaper, Phobos, and Deimos.
No, I don't like those guys.
Well,
well, that was to beat Juggernaut, wasn't it?
Oh, did they like stop healing or something?
No, they can't break away.
Phobos says you can't break away with these within 4 squares.
Oh, I mean,
can't automatically break away. Put it that way.
Yeah, that'd be good against Juggernaut for sure.
And then opposing characters in 4 squares modify attack -1. So
Grim Reaper's an uncommon? Oh, Death is the rare. Okay, yeah. God.
Yeah, Grim Reaper's just good though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is it when they would be hit by an attack?
No, it's after the attack. Yeah, after damage. You gotta take damage.
Can't do it like mind control or anything. But yeah, that's something.
But let's to build up these questions for our popper discussion. So I want to take a look at. I lost my train of thought.
Star Trek?
For popper.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I want to save all these questions to look at when we record this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So, probably won't ask a new question thread, but we might. So, depends on how the week goes. So today, let's talk about Star Trek TNG To Boldly Go. First off, there was no Q Prime in this set.
Nope.
or anything like that, yeah.
There is some cool stuff. So let's just go down every figure. Let's hop in. I think we'll go ahead and say my standard set review disclaimer, and it is especially true with this set. Every piece here looks to be playable in some sort of fun fashion, and nothing looks to be completely unplayable. So, again, we kind of lean towards the competitive side of things, but that doesn't mean we don't like folks to have fun with their regular games. So,
It's a good one.
So let's start out with 001 Commander William T. Riker.
This guy is very rare. I've never seen anything like this in a long time.
Answer me this question. Why does he have the Klingon keyword?
What
am I missing?
There's probably like a lore reason, right?
Is it like a specific episode? I guess is this the one where he was like stationed on a Klingon vessel?
I don't know enough about Star Trek to know if that's wrong.
Well, Dan might know. I don't know.
I don't.
He was an officer on it. They had like an exchange. Remember one time of officers. Remember? And,
yeah, I don't know. So I just Googled it, which is dangerous, especially with Star Trek. I'm just being honest here. So
Iron Point.
That's what led to Iron Point.
Right. I did see why is Riker always leaning, and it's because Jonathan Frakes had a back injury.
Hey, there you go.
That's right. Yeah. So let's see. I think I do see it here. Now this could be right or wrong, so just give me a second here. It looks like he was during the Klingon War. He may have been traded or something. I don't know. I don't really know so much.
There's just no special powers or anything that showed me why. I don't know. I was just curious. I just noticed
There's no special powers to trade at all, which is weird.
Yeah. So you know what? Here's the thing that we missed out on. Q was. Now I don't know if this is true or not, because it says it's a fandom site, but it's so just whatever. I want to read it. Q was so intrigued with Riker so much that he believed Riker deserved to be empowered with the abilities of the Q continuum.
Yeah, that happened. Oh. That figure's in the last set.
It was?
Yeah.
The special Riker?
It's the 100-point Riker that has the Q team ability in the last set.
That makes sense.
I don't think anything makes sense to me anymore tonight.
You don't remember that figure?
I remember the figure.
Oh, I do, but he just had energy shield deflection and super senses.
That's number 22.
I'm looking at it right now. No, apparently I don't remember this guy.
Yeah, there was an episode where he gave him the power of I remember this episode, yeah.
Well, there you go.
This is the one that had like the pig soldiers and stuff, and like, yeah, you don't remember all that happening? Yeah.
No, I need to go back and watch. I need to go back and watch TNG. It's on my list. Okay, well, apparently we already got that guy, and the fandom site I was reading is not that far off then, so.
Yep.
Oh, man, so further temptation by Q led Riker to grant several wishes to Geordi LaForge, normal eyesight, to Worf, a Klingon female, to Wesley, a growth to full adulthood. He nearly transformed Data into a human. Huh.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
That totally all happened. Yep.
I need to rewatch these. I am a huge TNG fan. It's just been several years since I've watched them all. So
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
yeah, TNG is just random fact before we move on to 002. Star Trek was introduced. I was introduced to Star Trek TNG before I was Star Wars as a child.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I can't say that. But
now, I mean, I like them both, right? But TNG is closer to my heart than Star Wars. So again, I love Star Wars. It's just what's closer to my heart. So let's see. Romulan Officer 002, 25 points, 6 range. Smoke cloud. When Romulan Officer uses it, you may also generate an obscuring terrain marker, and each square within range is occupied by a friendly character with the Romulan keyword. Fun.
I wish it had stealth, right?
Maybe
should have
do the other Romulans have stealth?
Maybe, but he should. He's a spy. He makes obscuring terrain.
Some of the original ones may have had stealth. Is this the first guy that's made obscuring terrain?
Yeah. Or no, Proteus could make it.
Okay.
So well, here's a good question. What is the Romulan Star Empire team ability do? I just totally glossed over the fact that there's new team abilities in this set.
Is that a new team ability? Didn't they have that in the original series set?
Did they?
Think so.
I think this is one of those things where I'm glad that we have Jason, because if it's not a competitive thing, that means Tyler could typically just forget about it.
No, I'm pretty sure that they had. Let me pull it up. I'm pretty sure they had this in the original series set.
All right, well,
there were Romulans in that set.
I've got it pulled up. So the Romulan team ability is stealth.
Oh.
Yes, there we go. Yep.
Well,
okay.
I take back what I said.
Yeah, so Home Dude does have stealth.
Okay.
Cardassian soldier, so they have the Cardassian Union team ability, which is the modify attack +1 when choose a team ability. Well, this character modifies attack +1 when attacking only the characters with the chosen team ability.
Yeah, that is new for this set because this is the first Cardassians we've had.
Okay. Yes, I would agree with that. But Cardassian soldier, you may place them when he hits a single base character. You may place them into a square adjacent. Not that.
That's a theme for this set. You'll see as we go on.
Gotcha.
Oh. Yeah, it's man.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this team ability do? I'm excited now.
It's get the +1 attack against a team ability that you choose at the beginning of the game.
No, I meant the next one. Ferengi Alliance.
The Ferengi Alliance scroll team ability.
That makes sense, I guess.
He's got the incapacitate when Ferengi trader uses it as a close, and after resolutions, roll 5 through 6, deal the hit character 1 penetrating damage.
He's a good type. He's got power.
Yeah. I wish he had a better defense.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about a piece with plasticity is energy shield deflection. Now, if he had front-loaded combat reflexes, I think I'd be a little happier with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his dial needs to be reversed, I think.
Yeah. Poison, yeah.
Romulan Guard, +1 defense against close attacks. Friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Romulan keyword, and it's usually a unique modifier. So, fun.
Yeah, mostly it's just going to be fine for theme teams.
Well, since they all have stealth, that's good, because you're probably trying to hit them up close if you can't shoot them.
True.
Absolutely. Now, the next one, let's refresh. The Klingon Empire team ability is the Brotherhood team ability, so 10 through 12. You know who else has the a similar team ability to that? Tyler?
I do. I used it today.
Yeah. Did it work? Did it come off of Onslaught?
Yeah, it did. After a free attack, it was awesome.
There you go. Then you can call out an ID without colossal pushing.
Yeah. It's real cool.
Klingon warrior, flurry blades. Friendly character that's Jason has the Klingon keyword that was attack since your last turn. Modify attack +1. I'm just not a fan of a piece with no movement attack, even if it is charge.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I can. I mean, if it's like 20 points or something, I can forgive it, but not at 40.
Right. Yeah, I mean, maybe this is good for one. Is there a Klingon title character?
There is.
And does it have the transporter team ability, the transporter +1 or -1 thing?
It does.
Then that's where this comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
007 Starfleet Admiral, 4 clicks for 50 points. Not that great, but
he's got Mastermind
and Outwit and Stealth up top.
But
all the support powers as you go down his dial.
I would expect more of an Admiral.
Yeah, so its leadership says when Starfleet Admiral uses it and it succeeds, you may choose one. Remove an action token from a non-adjacent friendly character, and that character can't attack this turn. Or give an action token to a friendly character, and if you do, action total +1 this turn. So you can get
+2 action token.
Yes. Yeah, if you succeed. Or you can remove a token off your ID card battery and attack again and call out something else.
Yeah. It's fine. No, it's not fine. I wouldn't play this on a Starfleet team, I don't think. There's better options.
Yeah.
Unless it's like maybe if it's like
a
huge game maybe to get the extra actions. But that'd be about it.
Yep. Man, what is the lack of like movement attack and sidestep so far? Very little so far.
Not doing a lot of movement because they're all in ships. The ships do the moving.
I guess when we need some ships, then, right? Like, give me some 3x6 ships.
Yes.
Lieutenant Geordie LaForge, 008. So, United Federation of Planets is essentially the +1 movement. When they're given a move action, he might be useful. 35 points.
Yeah.
He's got the scientist keyword. He can call out, Jubilee.
That's it.
Iceman.
Oh, you're right. All the colossals.
Yeah, all the colossal ones.
Yeah. But isn't Hassar just better? Isn't that her name? The WQO prize?
What?
She's more points, though.
She's like 40, 45?
She's 40, but she doesn't have the scientist keyword.
Yeah, that's true. There might be a very niche use for this guy.
Yeah, Hussar just has Imperial Guard and Shi'ar. But no, it's not Hussar you're thinking about. It's Manta.
Oh, okay.
Manta, yeah.
And Manta is 40 points with Imperial Guard and Shi'ar. Now hers is only adjacent friendly characters. Now Geordie can give it to an adjacent friendly character, and then that character can move away. So Geordie LaForge is better than Fanta.
Fanta has other stuff going for
her. Let's see, what?
Enhancement.
And police team ability?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll give you that. So, we got Lieutenant Commander Data up next, who is 5 points less than his other shifting focus counterparts.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Never seen that happen before, I don't think.
Okay. I don't know how that affects anything, but there you go.
I mean, you would just start with this guy always and save 5 points.
Oh. Yeah. There you go.
So I think they all have Starfleet. Well, the one of them has holodeck and detective. So there might be a very niche use for a detective theme team if you're playing Lieutenant Commander Data with your Batmans or something.
Yeah. This one's got Outwit and he's not too bad.
Yeah, 10 for 3. Keeps 3 his whole dial. He's fine.
That wouldn't problem me. Yeah, it's not bad.
And he's got sidestep. Go for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. Toreth. And if I say these names wrong, please forgive me in advance. Cool Romulan team. Friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Romulan keyword modify attack +2 when attacking only opposing characters that can use improved targeting hindering. So, this guy goes on your anti-uni team instantly.
Yeah.
This guy's a uni counter. He also gets rid of shape change. Uni's dead.
He's definitely a uni counter. Yeah.
All hail
Want to murder
Torith.
Romulans? This is your guy.
Uni's dead. All hail Torith.
Yeah.
Number 11, Cardassian Glenn.
Just sweep that under the rug.
You guys are killing me. This is not. Yeah.
I'm just playing Romulans from now on every time I play Dan. Yeah.
And Wendigos did a pretty good job if you check out our Facebook or our YouTube channel. So
true.
Yeah, they did.
All right, Cardassian Glenn, who I choose to spend my free time with, that's my business. When an opposing character successfully breaks away from Cardassian Glenn after resolutions roll 5 through 6, roll d6 5 through 6 to that character 1 penetrating damage. So if you successfully break away, you can get punished for it.
I like this lady. I'm assuming this is a female, right? Am I wrong?
I don't think the sculpt is.
Oh, okay. Never mind. She just sounded really sassy. I thought it was a girl.
No, Cardassian Glenn.
I like this guy. He's got an attitude.
All Cardassians generally have an attitude in general. If you watch the show much.
Well, so the Glenn is the first officer. Glenn was a military rank in the Cardassian Central Command that was a subordinate to Ghoul.
Oh. So is Glenn like a title and not a...
Yeah, so the roles of Glenn included the functionary role of first officer under a Ghoul or as an aide to a Ghoul. In some cases, 2 Glens supported a Ghoul, such as in DS9 Return to Grace or TNG The Wounded, Chain of Command Part 1. Thank you, Memory Alpha Fandom Wiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Glens.
Okay.
Yeah, so apparently they're all sassy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm kind of enveloping myself in the universe here. So yeah, so I'm loving it. So the Ferengi salvage crew. So this is the one that's caused a little bit of buzz.
I kind of like this guy.
Yeah, so according to the Ferengi rules of acquisition, we declare the ship to be a loss. During game setup, you may choose one, place one of your opponent's objects, or generate a standard light object in any square on the map not in a starting area.
Ooh. Okay.
And then you will cooperate with our salvage operation. Opposing equipment objects have equip any and unequip drop instead. When a friendly character that's adjacent or has the Ferengi keyword hits an opposing character that's equipped, after resolutions, the hit character unequips their equipment.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right?
So again, he has running shot.
So the Ferengi Alliance is the Skrull team ability, just as a reminder for me. Running shot, 10 attack, 17 energy shield deflection, 2 damage. So he's got a decent defense, and he does have the shape change right off the bat. But just being able to place one of your opponent's objects is really good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you can equip it. That's pretty neat.
No, I mean, it doesn't bother these Wendigo monster teams, and I think that's probably the downfall of it here.
So Traitor, when does that go on him? That's during force construction, right?
That's got to be you got to place the objects.
Well, it just says one of your opponent's objects. That is an object that the opponent has on their build at game setup.
I think those things. It's probably going to be at least clarified to be during the placement portion of object placement.
Okay, but for right now, I don't know. Could be a loophole. I smell a loophole.
Well, they're pretty good at fixing
Getting
those
us.
loopholes. So
Okay, well they better fix it. I'm gonna use this guy and I'm gonna take a Kobex cube.
So you're gonna play a pirate team?
Yes, with what's that guy?
Leatherwing.
No, the
What?
2x2 dude. What's his name? Matt? No.
Is a 2x2 pirate dude?
Yeah, the multiple man guy.
Oh, Madrox is a pirate?
He has all the key. He's pirate, politician, spy, celebrity.
Oh,
He's got all of them.
probably because of his dupes, just do all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got pirate.
And you can play
Okay.
it with Golden Skull.
True.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Make this guy.
Leatherwing is a taxi for pirates. You know that?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah. And he makes a pog.
I was using him with
Weingard.
Jason Weingard. Yep.
And you can play Lieutenant Sulu.
There you go.
I mean, he could carry your Madrox around, right? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're reaching a little bit here. But, I mean, this guy on just a non-theme team would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
Something to keep in mind.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind. But I think the ultimately, like, it doesn't affect the monster theme teams enough.
True. Because they don't get to use any objects, sadly.
Yeah. They don't even have standard characters on their force.
Yep.
This time. So, let's see. Aldar Jarak. Let's see. He gives out, if he's part of a Starfleet theme team, friendly characters that are adjacent or have the Starfleet keyword can use improved targeting hindering and modify defense +1 against Romulan. And if he's on a Romulan theme team, he can use TK as free, but only to place opposing characters.
No. I was excited for a second.
This seems really good on a Starfleet team.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can go smack all the
Improved targeting.
Romulans.
What is approved targeting for everybody on the team if it's a Starfleet team?
Yeah. So you can go smack all the Romulans. Go shoot them all.
Well, yeah. Anybody. I mean. But
Let's see. Yeah, I dig it. Giving out improved targeting hindering is a powerful effect, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just... So here's where, like, casual versus competitive comes into play. If you know your buddy is bringing a Batman theme team, alright, and you bring the Starfleet Aldar Jarak theme team, is that a fun foul?
No. No, that's on him for telling you what he's going to play.
It's against him for being predictable.
What if he just really loves Batman and that's how he enjoys the game?
Then he's got to be prepared for the consequences.
Are you going to ruin his game with a Starfleet Aldor Jarak?
Once I am.
Once. I like that answer. Yes.
Well, Jason, we know that you get a fun foul every now and then, I guess.
Yeah, well, you know.
All
right, 014 Kern, kill him. It's the Klingon way. He deals out what Grim Reaper does, but in a penetrating way instead of an unavoidable way. Now, I think that could be bad because it's not optional to deal the penetrating damage. So if you click a character onto Invincible, you can just heal them up and deal one less damage.
Huh. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's annoying. I wouldn't think of that.
Yeah, so Kern might fall down the list of Klingons to play. Now, Prime Worf, let's see, he's got a +5 points for an even 70. And then you can bring in his brother Kern.
Mm-hmm.
Then he comes in for 1 turn.
That's what it looks like.
It's a call-in. It's just...
Yeah.
It's a call-in. Like, all the wording's the same. No double power action. Can't be replaced or anything at the beginning of next turn. Or if he's not within 5 squares of war, if he's removed from the map. You can just call him in once per turn. But, I mean, he's a pretty good call-in. I mean, you get Perplex or Outwit or Leadership Flurry, Running Shot, Charge. So it's sort of like...
Yeah. I
All
like
right.
it.
You convinced me. And you don't have to pay fight. You don't have to give up 5 points either.
True.
Let's see. Here you go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Alright, may you die well. Free. Choose an opposing character within range that has the Klingon, Martial Artist, or Warrior keyword and has 0 or 1 action tokens. At the end of the turn of the chosen character's next turn, if it did not make an attack, deal it 1 penetrating damage. So you play this with Kobik Trader when your buddy's playing a Klingon, Martial Artist, or Warrior keyword team. And you deal his dudes 1 penetrating damage and kill them all.
Why does this have to be with Kobik Trader?
So you can give them action tokens so they can't make attacks.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. That's it. You've done it.
That seems pretty niche.
You know what? Sometimes in the reaching you find fun. And oftentimes, right, a lot of this is my little piece of advice, is that oftentimes I find in team building that it's not so much why I'm doing it, it's that can I do it? And then so if you figure out things that you can do, you can either reference them back later or potentially, use them to good effect, right? Like maybe can I do a thing turns into a thing I should do.
Yeah, I agree. Like if something else comes out, like you're aware that now that Kobik Trader can stop somebody from attacking if somebody else has a trait that's better if they don't attack or something.
Right, exactly. So maybe not such a big deal with Prime Morph here, but it is a big deal, right? If you can lock somebody down and then cause them additional damage for not attacking, then, or even maybe 1 token, right? Just like Kobik Wharf could be a combo in some situations.
Yeah.
So, let's see. 015 Dr. Beverly Crusher, Starfleet Scientist. I like her because she's just really good with support.
Yeah, she's just a really good support piece.
Yeah, support is free.
Yeah.
It's like Smoke Cloud. Like you hate to use costed support, but if you can use free support, it's better.
Yeah.
True.
And she's got leadership. I mean, that's something. Scientist.
Agreed completely. Miles O'Brien. Let's see. If Miles O'Brien has 0 or 1 action tokens, friendly characters that are adjacent of the Starfleet keyword can use super senses. When the character uses super senses and succeeds, give Miles O'Brien an action token and place the character adjacent to Miles O'Brien. That is super neat on a Starfleet themed team.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I mean, they all have super senses. That's just good.
Right, so whenever you bring out your Aldor Jarak improved targeting Starfleet characters, give them all super senses, so when Batman tries to attack them and they miss, they come back across the map to shoot Batman again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Starfleet hating on Batman since 1983.
What?
What do you got against Batman tonight? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's pissing me off.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
he
He's
crossed
pretty-
Dan sometime today. He's like, it's Monday, damn it, I'm gonna hate on Batman.
Right. What else would you do on Monday?
Yeah.
So let's see. We got rares coming up next. Jean-Luc Picard, 85 he's got the transporter trait, and then his +1 is neat, right? So we saw that in the last set with the Borg Queen gal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Move closer range, action of the chosen type given to friendly characters that are adjacent of the Starfleet keyword don't count against your action total this turn, and then you may plus or minus, or you may pay 1 PP plus 1 PP per 10 points of the character's cost and bring them into an unoccupied square. It's a neat trait, but I don't think I've seen actually anybody play it at this point.
I haven't either. Does the Borg Queen have monster?
No, I think she does it for Robot, I do believe.
Dang it. Okay.
I have played the transporter ability before. I've used it.
Yeah, we played it that same night that when Starfleet was the given keyword, and then me and you brought the same team.
Yep. I played it that night. Yep.
Yeah, Jason and I played the same team. It was like the starters, a bunch of Prob and Red Fleet and Red Shirt guys.
So you copycat David too, or I mean Jason too.
Actually, brought it at the same time, so.
Yeah, we did.
I'm joking.
And Borg Queen does it for Borg. Sorry, yeah.
I thought she did it for robots too.
It just says Borg keyword.
Oh, that's why she's not.
Adjacent.
That's why she's not. Yeah, they got to be adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah, so it sucks.
8 Wendigos with these. 4 of them can move up for free. And then the other 4 can move. It's 8 Wendigos.
Oh. Oh, man.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see. 018A, Sela, who's a Romulan. During force construction, characters with the Klingon keyword gain the Romulan keyword and vice versa. She has traded shape change. The same thing, play them on their sentiment after they're damaged, move them 1 square. And then if she hates on theme team probability control. So your Romulan theme team now hates on your X-Men swarm.
Yeah. I mean...
And these Romulans are getting to be assholes.
I think that's kind of how they were in the show, right? Yeah,
I guess for the most part. For the most part, I guess you're right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this chick's not even all, like, Romulan. She's, like, half Romulan or something.
Well, once you
She's
go
like the
Romulan...
daughter of, like...
Once you go Romulan, you never go back.
She's like the daughter of Tasha Yar from, like, a different timeline and went back in time, and, man, I don't know, it's a crazy, messed up... thing that this character arrived there, but remember all that?
Yes, I do.
Dan?
Time travel typically helps get rid of author errors.
Yeah.
Can you guys explain to me why this next lady is part of the Shi'ar?
What?
Look,
No, that's the Tal Shi'ar.
Wow, is that a different one?
Yes, that's totally a different thing.
It's not the... Okay, all right. So, the Tal Shi'ar is the memory betas.
What?
I guess.
What a beta like?
So, Deanna Troy's a beta, right?
Like
Jason?
A beta male?
It's an intelligence unit. The Tal Shi'ar was like a Romulan intelligence unit.
Yes.
Oh.
But I don't know. I don't remember that one.
I remember that.
No, I just don't remember.
They're the elite spies of the Romulan Empire.
But basically. Deanna Troy was what is Deanna Troy and Beta? Like, what do those two words go together? What is?
She's a Betazoid.
Betazoid. That's what she was. Okay.
Betazoid. Yeah.
Half human, half Betazoid, and has the psionic ability to sense emotions.
It's a Betazoid. Never mind.
It's another humanoid alien in Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh.
Yes, and it was portrayed by Mariana Sirtis, who is not a bad-looking gal today or in 1992. Dang, she was born in 1955.
Especially not in 1992.
Yeah, she's 64 now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're getting up there in age.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad we wouldn't saw Kirk when we did.
Right? Yeah, man, he's like 88. He was like 88 years old then, right?
Yeah, that's wild. So Prime Deanna Troy, she doesn't do a lot.
No, not for Prime.
The thing is that a lot of these characters just don't do a lot, right?
Right.
So if I think about like a 50-point character, right? Like Super Rare
Right.
Wolverine's a good example. Like, do they have Charge, Flurry, Combat Reflexes, Perplex, Team Ability, and a free student ID? Like,
she's 45 points. You get 3 Wendigos for that.
I like that.
That's fair enough. 019 Gul Lamech. It's got some TK is free, but only to target an opposing character. Like, oh my gosh, this thing is like, what is with it? What is it?
That's the second character that does that.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to attack a guy to try to just move him closer to you. I'd rather just attack the guy.
Yeah.
Or I guess if there's an object in range, you can.
No.
No.
But only to. Well, can you?
I guess.
Only to target opposing. Yeah.
Target with a TK attack.
I guess.
I'm not sure if you target the. Do you target the object first?
I'd have to read the thing.
Yeah.
But if it's that confusing, it's probably just meant to be target the character to move them closer. That's how the flavor text is reading. So. Yeah. Let's see. Up next, 020 Damon Tarr. Ooh. Here we go. So he's a better Darwin.
Wait, what?
When an opposing character uses an effect that allows it to choose a power to use, you may roll a d6, 5 through 6, choosing a friendly character that's adjacent or has the Ferengi keyword. That character can use the chosen powers until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
And he has enhancement and an outwit.
I feel like that's. I don't know about Bet or Darwin. But
yeah, because that doesn't get you retailed on Asserter.
Yeah, but okay. It's like
it also doesn't damage them at all.
Yeah, it's just you get to use them, which is kind of.
I agree with what you guys are saying.
I mean, he's really a better Prodigy, is what he is.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about Prodigy.
Actually, he's a worse Prodigy.
Yeah.
Because Prodigy just allows you to use it, and you can.
You have to be adjacent to whatever character you're giving it to.
Right, and Prodigy's 30 points, and you may choose a friendly character regardless.
Yeah, and he has Outwit. Oh, this has Outwit. Okay.
And Prodigy has Outwit, yeah.
Forgot about Prodigy, though.
Yeah, Prodigy's actually just better. 22 Tamalak.
Just comes back.
But it's not Protected Pulse Wave.
Correct. Not a lot of Pulse Wave in this set, though. None so far.
Yeah, I mean, in this set it's fine, but not in competitive play.
Oh, I like this next. Dishonorable Tactics. Ooh.
Yeah, 022 Duras. Perplex, but only to target opposing characters. When he uses Perplex, choose a keyword on the target unique modifier until your next turn. Other opposing characters with the chosen keyword modify the chosen combat value, -1.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That affects the whole team. That's awesome.
If only he had the monster keyword.
And wasn't 80 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sidestep, 4 range, poison, mastermind.
He's got stealth. The Romulan team ability.
That's a very exciting point.
All right.
Let's see. So Dr. Catherine Pulowski. I like that she's 30 points. Choosing an adjacent character. Until your next turn, the next character has protected Outwit and Proposing Perplex.
Wow.
She may activate this power as free instead, but only to choose a character she shares a keyword with.
She's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
Like, especially for
she's not
free
bad.
on Scientists or Starfleet.
Is there any big like main scientist people? You know what I mean? Like somebody that could use this, like a big like main attacker or something.
Yeah, let me look.
Prime Thanos can get the scientist keyword.
True.
Yeah, but he already has protected Outwit. But I mean, I guess in like a Kobik trader scenario.
Yeah.
I'm almost there. Scientist. Search.
Iron Man from Earth X. Is he a scientist?
He is. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Yes, that Iron Man is. But he already has protected Outwit his half of his dial.
No.
I'm not seeing anybody that really sticks out right now.
Yeah.
Mr. Oz, maybe?
What about yeah, he has quintessence. What about is it Miles and Gwen? No, they're not, would they be?
Mr. Oz does not have quintessence.
He does? Oh yeah, you're right. When he gets that. Does he get it when he gets the stop click?
Nope.
Huh. Okay. Guess I just assumed there. Spider-Man, right? Isn't this Spider-Man? The jumpy one?
You mean the full leap, climb, charge, flurry one?
Yeah. He's got scientists.
Yeah, that could be worth it. Keep him healed back up, maybe.
I mean, if they can't outwit and he has 2 rollouts, that's something.
Well, his super senses is already protected Outwit.
Oh. Well,
right, if you can protect his shape change and his invuln, though.
That's true.
And cover.
That's pretty good.
That's something.
I like it, Tyler.
Spider-Man. Didn't we propose a Spider-Man team with the scientist keyword for Worlds?
We did. Nobody took us up.
Nobody took us up on it.
They could have
won. All right. 024 Lieutenant Worf. He is probably pretty good on the shifting focus version.
It's a 12 attack.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Is a 12 attack in a casual game a fun foul?
No. Use that.
1 click on 1 figure, not really.
Oh, you roll 2d6 on his blades, keep on the result.
Yeah.
Oh, you may either heal Worf or remove an action token if you roll doubles.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like this guy. For 60 points, that's pretty good, actually. That's solid.
That's solid. So here's potentially my favorite piece in the set at 025. Armis. Like, this has just got to be good.
Wait. Why does this Worf have, like, Federation keyword? What the hell's that coming from?
I don't know.
Somebody screwed that up, because everything else is Starfleet.
Probably because I don't know. I don't think he was a member of Starfleet, was he?
What's the difference? I
don't
know.
What do you mean? He's on the friggin' Enterprise. Of course he is.
No, because he couldn't know. So this. All right, here we go. So this is the best of my knowledge. Okay. So Starfleet is the Earth-based part of the Federation. The Federation is the United Federation of Planets. So it's all kinds of different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, scroll up and right above there, Catherine Pulaski has United Federation of Planets team ability, and she has a Starfleet keyword.
Well, that's because she went through the Starfleet Academy.
Pretty sure Worf did that too.
Even if he did, it's still dumb because you can't play this kind of theme team with Starfleet characters.
All right, hold on. I'm going to go Worf.
I think this Is this somebody? I think somebody screwed this up.
I'm gonna look it up. I want to read. Did Worf complete Starfleet Academy? I'm just googling it.
I mean, it says Team Ability Federation.
It did. It took him 5 years to go through Starfleet Academy.
What a loser. Is that long? I don't know.
I think somebody screwed up this listing.
Hopefully they did it's right on the figure.
That's funny because when I googled did Worf complete Starfleet Academy, the people also ask, first result is did Worf and Troy hook up?
Oh, Google.
Like, why is that a thing?
Because they were romantically linked later on in the show.
Oh.
That's crazy. 025 Armus. So, why can't this guy be good?
Well, he has Monster and Cosmic, so...
He also has Brute. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm listening.
No, that's it. Just he could, right? He's got Steel Energy. I don't know. He could be. He's not super mobile. Can't be carried. That's bad. You need 2 outwits to outwit him.
You know where's elevated? Yeah.
He just has 11 clicks of Invincible. That's pretty good.
It's unoutwittable.
Well, yeah, you need 2 outwits to outwit.
What do you mean?
Because if you outwit
if you're in a Battle Fury,
then you can outwit his Invincible. And that's bad.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Then,
man, you know what? So I'm reading the wiki on Armus again, or for the first time in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the one. So Armus killed Natasha Yar.
He killed Natasha Yar in season 1. Yeah.
Yeah. I will say this. Star Trek TNG was probably a little bit weird of a TV show for an 8-year-old to be watching.
I would agree with that.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's good enough.
Yeah. I mean, the defense is a little bit low.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty low. That's like pre-carded clicks low.
This guy is good in Golden as a Black Lantern. There you go.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That'd be solid.
Or a White Lantern.
What's that do?
You have to die twice thing.
Oh yeah. I like Black Lantern. Heals 4 every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is assuming that you give him the Arc Arms, which you probably should if you're playing this guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't charge. Ugh.
That's true. All right, 026 Gold Madrid Chief Interrogator. Now, this was actually the scariest episode that I remember from my childhood.
Oh, yeah?
So this was the episode where he interrogated Picard and tried to get him to say that there was 4 lights or 5 lights.
5 lights?
Yes. There were 4. Picard was being interrogated, and they kept trying to break him by telling him that there were only 4 lights when he saw 5. So he wanted him to give in and say there were 4. And he repeatedly asked him that throughout the episode.
That's kind of
cool. 2 episodes. It was a 2-parter. Yeah.
And it was terrifying.
Yeah, they strung him up naked and they brutalized him and starved him and yeah, it was pretty rough.
Did he ever say 4?
No.
Oh.
Almost.
Ooh.
Almost.
Did he go 5? Probably.
Well, at the very end of the episode, they came and they finally rescued him, and he just emphatically said there were 5. He was
okay.
"Fuck you."
Yeah. No, there are 5 lights. Oh, cool. Free until your next turn. Opposing character's final attack roll includes a 4. After resolutions, deal that character 1. Ooh. Till your next turn. When opposing characters finalize... Oh, this is +1. Includes a 4. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that. And then he has the transporter thing.
And to be clear, he tried to get him to say there were 5 when in fact the real number was 4.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure we're clear, because I don't want to be corrected on such a fact.
Okay, so we're backwards. Okay, whatever. But
Right.
So there were 4 lights. Got it.
Yes, there are 4 lights.
Oh, I got it. So then they would be saying, this is pretty cool. I like this guy. And he's got perplexed. His style's solid.
4 damage up top.
As long as 4...
And 18 Emperor. I mean, Invincible. Yeah.
I just like the +1. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
4 clicks of 18.
Playing with Q to make sure that they can include a 4. Boom.
GG.
The opposing
027.
character rolls a 4, they get a pen damage.
Yeah.
Yes. 027 unique Damon Bach. So that defense power may have some use.
Opposing characters within range. I guess. I mean, it's nice. I like his mind control a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it ignores everything. That's got to be good.
Mm-hmm. A debt token. Oh, and he can't get rid of the debt tokens, so that's something.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I dig it.
They can get rid of the debt tokens if he loses that power.
Well, I mean, technically keeps the debt tokens. You just can't use
They
them.
they don't do anything though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. 028 Professor Moriarty.
Mm-hmm.
So
Here we go.
This is probably the best figure in the set.
Can you guys explain why we have a Professor Moriarty in this set?
Okay, so Data would go to the holodeck and play as Sherlock Holmes in several episodes.
Just to
And
do it.
Moriarty. That was like, yeah, they would reenact like the books or whatever of,
Why?
you know, that was just his thing he liked to do. I don't know. And they would get all dressed up and like, you know, they were acting out a Sherlock Holmes story, right?
Okay.
And Moriarty was the villain, of course. And then in one episode, he became sentient somehow. He was a sentient hologram. He could actually leave the holodeck and walk around as like a normal person. He actually took over the Enterprise, and it was a pretty cool character.
Right.
Wish he had the robot keyword.
Yeah, so it comes in like the holodeck routinely malfunctions. And since it uses the same power source as the what's it called, the replicator,
Mm-hmm.
like whatever they get their food from, is that what it's called, Jason?
Yeah, replicator.
Right. Yeah, it'll accidentally glitch out and replicate a human.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, here's your mini Chase Thanos, right?
Yeah. I mean, perplex them down, they lose power cosmic. It's pretty good.
And then Moriarty can use Power Cosmic, and then he can use his Outwit on them.
And he takes a maximum 1 damage. He's got stealth. I mean, it's...
Oh, man. So, Jason, you know we played our fun game Thursday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Zach came over and was going to one-shot my Moriarty, I thought. I didn't even think to use his safety protocol tokens.
No.
So Zach would have came over and tried to smack my Professor Moriarty, and I would have removed a safety token.
That really would have pissed him off.
Yeah. But I made him miss with Chase with Chase Picard, so.
He rage quit anyway. It really would have just sitting over the top.
All right, Tyler. Did you see my team I played Thursday night?
No, did you post it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll just tell you the team was 1,000 points, 5 actions.
Hot.
Right, exactly. So I played, and no retail, no sideline.
Uh-huh.
You could play the figures. You could play retail. You just couldn't use them.
Oh, okay.
So I played Blue Phoenix at 175, 2 Professor Moriartys, Star Fox, 2 Mirror Jean-Luc Picards, Q Prime, Unseen, Groot, Asgard Storm, Lockjaw, and 90-point Jean Grey. Is that a fun foul?
90-point Jean Grey?
Yeah.
So it wasn't a theme team?
No, you couldn't have a theme team anyways.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Why would you ban theme teams?
That's just Jeremy had come up with the format, so that's just what we did.
Oh, okay. Do you have a different opinion, Jason?
It's just full. It's so much die replacement. He just made Zach continually miss until he just rage quit.
So, do you know what Mirror Jean-Luc Picard does?
No.
All right, let's talk about him before we talk about Geordi. So he's got the opportunistic maneuver, which is pretty cool. And if he gets replaced that way, they can't use Leadership, Mastermind, or Perplex. So he also has Shape Change. When Mirror Jean-Luc Picard uses Shape Change and succeeds, give him a Mirror token. And if he fails, remove all of them. When he uses Shape Change, increase the result +1 for each Mirror token.
Yep.
All right, so he has Leadership. And when Jean-Luc Picard uses it, if there's no D6 on this card, you may place the D6 on this card. When a character within range rolls an attack, or rolls for leadership, or lays claws fangs, you may remove the D6 from this card and replace a die on the roll with it. So he's within 6 range.
I had 3 die replacements on this team.
And I had Lockjaw and Unseen.
When mirror within range, within 6. I mean, yeah. I don't think it's a fun foul.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Now,
yeah.
I think between Professor Moriarty and Mirror Jean-Luc, these two are definitely the 2 best pieces in the set, and they're kind of getting slept on a little bit.
I don't think this guy's actually good.
I mean, 100 points, ruler, mastermind, die replacement.
Yeah, I just think he probably just dies.
I mean, maybe not.
Yeah. If that second line was 50, he'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
He's got hypersonic later. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, that's the Enterprise going into warp drive.
But is it? I don't think.
Yeah, why not?
Because I don't think we're using these guys as if they were in ships.
You got a better explanation?
I hoped you would. I don't watch the show. Yeah.
Well, the Mirror Universe Picard never existed in the show to begin with. That's from a comic book.
Oh, well, that's cool. I like that they're including that.
Yeah, all the Mirror Chases are from a comic book. They are not from this TV show. The Mirror Universe only showed up in the original series, unless it was in like DS9 or something else. I don't know, but
he was apparently the ruler of the Mirror Universe.
Yeah, he's also badass and has a beard.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Picard or Kirk better?
Like is in the show as a captain?
Yeah.
Picard.
Okay.
I don't know which one Jason liked better.
I don't either.
But who was the better captain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Picard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I take Picard every time.
I just don't know. I'm just curious.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to make me not love Picard. He was fantastic.
Do we want to talk
He
about?
He could be a badass when it was required.
Talk about Geordi.
Sure. They when he gets replaced from Optimus.
I love the sculpt on this figure.
Yes.
What's it look like?
It's just like bald, like Geordi LaForge with a giant cannon, like screaming and shooting a big giant laser bolt. Like,
Okay.
This looks cool.
Mm-hmm. Now he has the if they give him a free action, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. The shape change thing when he's replaced from advancing from the ranks. And then rerouting bitch controls once per turn when an opposing character within range would use an effect that allows it to choose a standard power. You may make them choose again, but they must choose different powers than before. It feels like this set was meant to be released while Jakeem was still a thing. And it just was released too late.
This seems... No, that attack power just seems useless. Oh, you may make them choose again. Okay. So that's not useless. Never mind. Because I was like, why wouldn't you just pick awful powers and then pick again? But yeah, then you'd have to be stuck with them. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you just pick a power you didn't want to use in the first place.
A little bit of a mind game.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not meta.
Yep. All right, let's see if we got any questions today. Well, I guess we get a Fast Forces, right?
But the first one, just that was it, right?
Oh, we didn't get a one with this next one. All right, so let's see if there's any. So again, we're going to be talking about Popper in our next recording, and the Mandarin Rings in the next recording, or the next couple of recordings, and ranking Retaliators. Because we're already coming up on an hour and a half today. So I don't see any questions that aren't Popper related.
Really?
Yeah, we really need to talk about Popper next.
Yes, it looks like we do.
Yeah. So let's go. Final thoughts, Tyler.
I don't even know. I need to start practicing for Popper, I guess.
Well, we do have Rock Cup coming up next. That's in 2 weeks.
That's true.
So we'll get ready to rock and roll on that. Get Alex practiced up. Actually, is Rock Cup next week?
It's not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah, it's next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we really need to get Alex practiced up for Rock Cup.
We practiced today.
Good.
I like his team.
All right. Yeah, Rock Cup is next week, so.
You
all
guys
right.
think turn off would be good?
I hope so.
Yeah.
There's some great prizes, so.
That's true. The pricing is pretty crazy.
Right. So, yeah, hopefully we can do well in the team constructed and pull well and sealed and go from there.
Yeah, hopefully.
I need to leave with my Superman Prime that I had to get rid of to get X-Men stuff. So that's my main goal for the weekend. Jason, final thoughts?
I think I'm gonna call that monster team the Winded Joes.
Wait, why? I don't get it.
Winded Joe.
Oh, Winded Joe. I like it.
But that's pretty good. But it's WIN.
Winded Joe. Well, since it is clearly your team and I copied you, you get to name it.
Yeah, there you go. It was a bad joke. Okay.
So I liked it. I'm calling it that.
Yeah. All right. I like it. Let's do it.
Winded Joes. I'm down, guys. So I hope we see everybody, lots of people at Rock Cup next week. Again, we got a couple more episodes to get in before then, so we got a busy weekend ahead of us. Thanks everybody for listening to Clickstuff today. We'll talk to y'all next time.
See ya.
Later.